Good evening, I'm Steve Hensley. Some strong storms are still possible overnight before much cooler weather settles in for the weekend. Meteorologist Evan Hatter has the latest on this severe weather alert day. Evan?
That's right, Steve. We haven't seen a ton so far, though. If you did watch our game of the week, you saw quite a bit of heavy rain coming down at Perry Central a little bit earlier. We're done with the rain in most parts for now, but that won't be the case as we head into the overnight. Severe weather outlook, the latest from the Storm Prediction Center, has brought the 2 out of 5 slight risk back into place for our Cumberland Valley friends. Somerset to Barberville and on to the south and west. Now under that 1 out of 5, or the 2 out of 5 slight risk. The 1 out of 5 marginal risk continues for everybody else. Just a few showers right now in West Virginia, a few trying to sneak into parts of Bell County right on top of Middlesboro right now. But the big show out into southern Indiana, they've had a couple of tornado warnings tonight near Santa Claus and another not far from the Louisville area, about 40 miles to the north. It's this area we're going to watch fill in, the area between Louisville and Nashville, where they're getting a long line of severe thunderstorms at this point, that we're going to watch to see if it fills in overnight. And if it does, that's when we're going to see the potential for severe weather moving into the mountains. Temperatures outside, warm and muggy, upper 60s to near 70. Those dew points not far behind. So we have a juicy air mass in place for severe weather. So let's time it out on Future View. You see Future View indicating a few more showers and storms beginning to develop as we head into the early overnight hours. Then by 3 o'clock, as the cold front begins to work in, some of those storms on the leading edge, especially along and west of Interstate 75, have the best potential for damaging winds, heavy rain, and we can never rule out a possible spin-up tornado. That's not a big threat, but it is something we're going to watch during the overnight, so you should keep that WYMT weather app handy. As we push toward the 6 a.m. hour, you notice that line of storms pushing onto the east of our area. We're in the upper 50s, lower 60s. We'll keep the showers with us during the morning hours before we cool off big time as we clear out tomorrow afternoon. Low 60s for daytime highs. 40s as we head to bed tomorrow night, and waking up Sunday morning in the mid-30s. So yes, this cold front means business as we get ready for a pretty nice Sunday afternoon. So on that extended forecast brought to you by Community Trust Bank, once we get the showers and storms on out of here for tonight and into tomorrow, we're in a much better shape. Low 60s into Sunday night, mid to upper 60s for Monday, and then we're looking great into next week with temperatures in the low 60s. Just got to get through tonight first.
Yeah, finally a fall feel on the way. Thank you very much, Evan. New at 11 tonight, members of the Wolfe County Search and Rescue Squad say they were deployed on a mission that had a miraculous ending. They say a 4-year-old boy slipped and fell off a cliff near Princess Arch. They say the boy struck multiple ledges and fell nearly 70 feet total. The boy's father scrambled down the cliff to reach his son before carrying him to safety. Search and rescue crews were able to meet up with the father and son on Highway 715. The child had escaped with only some scrapes and bruises. The boy was released to the care of his parents after he was examined. The parents of a Pike County student and another man filed a federal lawsuit over the school mask mandate. The Lexington Herald reports Mikey Ratliff and Levi Newsom filed the suit against the Pike County Board of Education and Superintendent Reed Atkins. The suit claims the mask mandate is causing irreparable injury and is unsupported by science. The board attorney told the paper that he had not seen the complaint and could not comment. Well, the COVID positivity rate increased just a bit today in Kentucky. Governor Beshear announced 2,008 new cases of COVID today, increasing the statewide total to 723,889. There were 31 new deaths, bringing the death toll to 9,293. The positivity rate is back up to 8% even. You can always find the latest COVID information on our website at WYMT.com. Well, law enforcement gathered at the Hazard Police Department for the dedication of a memorial to fallen officers. That memorial honors 23 people who died in the line of duty in the county's history, with the oldest recorded death in 1913. Officers say it was special to see the outpouring of support from the community that they serve.
To see the community come together like this and honor these men that paid the ultimate sacrifice means a great deal to me.
Officers from the Hazard Police Department, Kentucky State Police, Perry County Constables, CSX Railroad Police, and the Perry County Sheriff's Office all are honored on the memorial. A Hungarian immigrant was honored today in Martin County, where he played a major role in the county's history. The late Colonel Martin Himmler was awarded a Congressional Gold Medal for his work with the Office of Strategic Services during World War II. Emily Bennett brings us his story.
A Hungarian immigrant, entrepreneur, Army colonel, and now Congressional Gold Medal recipient.
So on behalf of Congressman Rogers, thank you.
Martin Himmler's life becoming a big piece of history in Martin County.
I'm always amazed that ordinary people do great things, and he was one of them.
He found work in the coal mines of West Virginia, seeing firsthand the underpayment of immigrant workers. In 1919, he set out to start his own coal company in Martin County, bringing with him hundreds of Hungarian immigrants.
Himmlerville is going to be the most unique coal mining community in the world. The mine workers own stock in the company they work for, and they receive compensation, and they received wages as mine workers.
The idea that he did this was quite phenomenal. I mean, it's really amazing to see that story, to come here and visit and see that whole part of his life.
After a flood washed away most of the town and the coal company went bankrupt, Himmler left Martin County, eventually joining the Army at 55 years old.
He said he decided that he needed to repay the United States because he thought it was the greatest country in the world.
He became an officer at the Office of Strategic Services, which became today's CIA, and interrogated Nazi war criminals in Hungary and Austria.
He was aware that his great-nephews were in that camp and went to find them as the liberation happened.
It was for his work with the OSS he receives the Congressional Gold Medal.
He embodies the immigrant experience of coming to this country and trying to find opportunity. What's amazing to me about the story is that he wanted other Hungarians to also benefit.
Becoming an American then, now remembered as a hero.
That was Emily Bennett reporting. Himmler also started a newspaper for Hungarian coal miners in 1916. It became the largest circulating Hungarian newspaper in the country. He also wrote a book before he died. It's called The Making of an American. Well, Big Blue Madness was back at Rupp Arena tonight with fans in the stands. Last year, the event was held at Memorial Coliseum with no fans. Jeremy Toms has more from Lexington.
Fans flocked to Rupp Arena tonight to catch their Cats basketball teams in action for the first time this season. And as the crowds exited the venue, it was clear to see that Big Blue Madness has got Big Blue Nation excited. And they're making some bold predictions for the upcoming season.
You know, I experienced the 38-0 the year that the men's basketball team went 38-0, and let's bring on 38-0 again in 2021-22.
Tonight's event provided some students their first chance to go to Big Blue Madness after it was only on TV last year, like Justin Kim.
Yeah, it's really nice because, it's been a year and a half since, we came here, as a group, and, seeing all the students out here, yeah, it's just a great feeling.
It was also Michael Buoncristiani's first Big Blue Madness.
It's amazing. The University of Kentucky fans have always been great. Even some of our down seasons, basketball and football, they always show up, and you can see that football this year. Everybody's going crazy. Atmosphere is amazing, and out here tonight it was great. Everybody was going crazy. Coach Cal came out. You saw everybody's energy just spike through the roof. I'm a Kentucky fan from Kentucky, raised in Kentucky, and I'm glad to see Kentucky back on top.
I also met a family who made the trip from West Virginia to share the Big Blue Madness experience with their sons for the first time. So it's been a night for Cats fans of all ages to enjoy, and they will hope that it's the first of many memories to be made from this season of hoops. In Lexington, Jeremy Toms, WKYT.
And of course, now the eyes of the Big Blue Nation turn to tomorrow's football game between the Cats and #1 Georgia. Both teams go into the game undefeated, and you can watch it right here on WYMT beginning at 3:30. We'll have more on UK later on the Appalachian Wireless Sports Overtime. Lots of high school football highlights also coming up next, so stay right there and have a good weekend, everyone.